Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Gun Report for the Arsenal vs Everton post-match report. What a disappointing performance. The way we just defended so well. I mean, our three best players were Gabriel, Saliba and Raya. The way we just defended so well, and I feel like we just couldn't create anything in an attack. I feel like we're always going down Saka's route and trying to get a little bit of something from Saka. I mean, Saka probably had the best chance of the game where Pickford had to go low. But I mean, yeah, really disappointing performance. I mean, Liverpool have dropped points 2 games in a row, and if we won 2 regulation games against Fulham and Everton, we'd be 2 points off Liverpool, which is disappointing. But yeah, I think in terms of how everyone played, Lewis Kelly, I think he was a bit too passive. Timber, I don't think he was involved enough. Odegaard, I feel like he wasn't playing very well, but Arteta's decision to take him off wasn't the best. I think overall some of Arteta's decision making was a bit too passive towards the end, taking off like-for-like players, like for example Odegaard coming off for Wanyeri. I think it would have been good maybe Wanyeri on for Lewis Kelly, because we didn't really need 4 players at the back to defend in that last bit. That they were going into a low block in that for the majority of that second half. It almost reminded me of how we defended against City. Moreno, I think Rice was playing well until he came off. I think that was another one. Why would you take off Rice for Jorginho? That's kind of like for substitute. I think Rice had to stay on because you can drive the ball forward. Jorginho, he was trying to play those passes. It just wasn't working. Martinelli played really bad and Havertz played really bad. I feel like Martinelli, again, he can't take on a defender. He can't even take on someone who's 39 years of age. I mean, he needs to be able to cut inside and create stuff like we were seeing in the past, but he hasn't done that at all this season. I feel like something needs to change at this club. I think we need a striker and we need a left winger before the start of next season, before in January, because this has been really, really poor, and injuries at left back and right back don't help us. But I mean, this is a team we have to be beating, and this is the reason we're not going to win the league this season. We're just Arteta's decision making. Jesus has been horrible. Trossard didn't do anything when he came on. Partey coming on at right back, so many things you have to change. You can't be. He's too scared to lose Arteta. This is a game you have to be winning, and you have to be going for it in the last 10 minutes. We weren't going for it at all. It's just annoying because we already had that bad run of form where we lost to Bournemouth. Let's see if I can get those fixtures up. We had that really bad run of form where we lost to Newcastle. We lost to Bournemouth. Lost to Inter. Might have been even further back as well, losing to Bournemouth. I thought that was our bad run of form, and then it just got worse. Now drawing to Fulham and Everton, and that's kind of put us out of the title race, and that's why I feel like we're not going to win the league. We have to focus on the FA Cup. We pulled Man United in, got the new manager. We did beat them though, but I think I don't know. It's just not working for us at the moment. It's really annoying to see. We're just not playing free-flowing football. Most of our goals are coming from a moment from Saka or set pieces. It's just not working. We don't have a left winger that's up to our standards, and I feel like we don't have a striker that wants enough. Havertz isn't intimidating for a centre back. I feel like you look at Isaac, you look at Gyökeres, you look at Haaland, you look at many strikers around the world who play for top clubs. They're intimidating. The defenders are scared. Havertz isn't scary. He almost looks like he's he looks like he doesn't care at all, and I think that really takes away from him. And even Arteta after the game, he was saying we played really well and we created chances, we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. I would disagree. Even though we had all the possession and we had all the territory, we weren't creating nearly enough chances to win that game. I think Saka's shot was probably the only big chance of the game. I think Odegaard had a couple shots in the first half. But this is really, really bad. This is the win percentage, I think, this season. We got a 50% win percentage. Last season was 74. We didn't win the season last season, so we're very far off at the moment. We're playing worse than we were under Emery in his first season at the club. So that kind of puts into perspective. We need to go and make signings. I think Arteta said we won't be busy during the January transfer window. That can't be the case. We have to go out. We have to make signings. Because if we don't, this club is just... They're just going to go backwards. And maybe it's a blip. Maybe we're just in a bad run of form. But last season we didn't do this. And we weren't even good enough last season. We got Crystal Palace twice in a row coming up. But, it's very annoying. Thank you guys for listening to the Gun Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.